Russia has invited India to join the Afghan Quad. Will India join an organization which also includes Pakistan? Or is Russia planning to replace Pakistan with India? And the members of the Quad will be Russia, China, Iran, and India. Okay. So this Afghan Quad is a Russia-China initiative and is part of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, the SCO. It's a subset or subgrouping within the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Now, to understand why you have these four nations, all you have to do is to look at the map. So I'll help you out with that. Where is the map? Okay, we go to the map. I'm going to put the map on the screen and let me explain why you have these four nations. So let's zoom in to the Indian subcontinent, northwest. You have Afghanistan here. Now, which are the nations that Afghanistan has land borders with? Pakistan, Iran, a bunch of of Central Asian nations, which is Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, and Turkmenistan, and then you have the Wakhan corridor that touches Tibet or Xinjiang of China, and the connection with India doesn't exist right now because this territory is POK. So the major nations over here are Pakistan, Iran, China, and three Central Asian nations. Now, in Central Asia, the real power that actually exists over here is Russia. So that's why you have Russia, Iran, Pakistan, and China that are involved in the Afghan Quad, right? And India is not, because India doesn't really have a land border right now with Afghanistan, despite it being on the map, but on the ground, it's not there. So that's why you have these three nations. Now, so why has Russia invited India to join the Quad, the Afghan Quad? It's because India is actively involved diplomatically and in other ways with the government in Afghanistan, the Taliban government. We have reasonably good relations. Our diplomats recently met a high-level Afghan delegation with the Afghan foreign minister, Taliban foreign minister in Dubai, like just a week or so ago. So we are actively engaging with the Taliban. We have good relations. The Pakistanis don't have good relations with the Taliban, with Afghanistan. And India is a well-wisher of Afghanistan. Pakistan isn't. And the Russians would want India to be more involved, and maybe India may have requested them to invite India to participate in this matter. And right now, the relationship between India and China is also kind of improving. Hopefully, it continues that way. So maybe China also is okay with that and doesn't have an issue. The only nation that would have an issue with this would be Pakistan. So it makes sense for India to be involved. India is its relevance globally and regionally is increasing, and it's India is a force for stability, a force for good. Unlike Pakistan is a US vassal, which means it is untrustworthy from the Russian and China as well as Chinese perspective. From India's perspective, it has always been untrustworthy. uh, so that's why the Russians may be inviting India. Will India join? I think it makes sense for India to be involved in anything that is concerned with the well-being of Afghanistan and the stability of the region. I think it may make sense for India to join. Will Russia replace Pakistan with India? You can't replace Pakistan because Pakistan has a significantly long border with Afghanistan, and whatever happens in the region, Pakistan has to be involved. So I think the Quad may become a pentad or something. It may be five nations going forward if India does indeed accept this invitation. Pakistan won't be removed as far as I see. Right?